signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. This is going to be your reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and genders and place yourself where you fit in the story, okay? So let's see what do the air sign placements most importantly need to know right now at this time. Air sign placements. Okay, so we have their choice, your choice, number 32. Somebody could be the age 32 or the age 34. Psycho spirit, use your inner guidance. So right now, now is not the time, air signs, to do what other people want you to do. Now is not the time to live for other people or do what they think is best for you. Now is the time to really listen to yourself, okay? Your own inner authority. What else? Okay, we got number 28. Somebody could be born on the 28th or the age 28 or on the 7th. The 10th or the 1st of the month as well, because 2 plus 8 is 10, and that reduces down to 1. Naked Jesus, let me cover this. Let yourself be vulnerable. Okay, so who had that? I think that was Taurus or Sag, but what else for the air signs? And then we got number 44. Somebody could be the age 44, born on the 8th, born on the 16th or the 7th. But it says zombies, wants, brains, strengthen your boundaries. Okay, so some of you guys need to be mindful of what you're consuming on a day-to-day basis, what you're feeding your mind here. Be mindful of the conversations you have with people as well. And we got fancy fat fucker, get healthy. So not calling nobody fat, but some of you guys, there could be gut issues. Some of you guys could be trying to lose your gut. You could not be feeling well. You could be trying to change your diet, or you're being called to. Okay. It's going to also help you tap into your intuition better. So what is psycho spirit, use your inner guidance? Their choice, your choice. What's use your inner guidance? For the air signs, use your inner guidance. And we got 6 of Swords here. Mercury and Aquarius, and we got the 7 of Swords, Moon in Aquarius. So you guys could be, you may have a decision to make about a relocation. Hey, Aaron, about turning your, this could even be moving away from something, person, place, or thing. And the 6 of Swords is also your guides carrying you to safety. Yeah, that's moving to calmer waters mentally. So for those of you that are having a hard time listening to your intuition and you're like, I can't hear it. What is an intuition? How, you know, because it's not only limited to tarot readers. Everybody has an intuition. The only difference is with tarot readers, like I always tell you guys, tarot readers just practice, and you know, everybody has a intuitive gift and skill. It's just either you're going to practice and refine it or you're not. So you guys can need to calm your mind first, get to a better place mentally first. That way you'll be able to, you got to regulate. The more you regulate your nervous system, which you got, for, especially for the air signs, I always tell you guys this, people always attack your mind first. Somebody could be born March 10th or March 1st. People are always going to go for your mind first. Whenever your mind goes, air signs, everything else goes. So you can need to get to a better place mentally and work on regulating your nervous system, and you're going to know, once you become more internally stabilized, you're going to know which way to go and what's what and all of that. What's let yourself be vulnerable for the air signs? Let yourself be vulnerable. Okay, the Emperor and the King of Swords. Oof, talk about lack of vulnerability. The Emperor is a upright man, you know, usually a heavy man here. So Empress, Aries, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, January, Aquarius, January, Capricorn energy. Could be man or woman, because I know female January Capricorns. And January Aquarius is, and I know female Aries. So although these are men on these cards and it's a man here, this could be about a man. And if you're a man watching, this could be about you. There could be a father figure here. You could be a father figure. This could have something to do with like your boss, your manager, a supervisor, a brother, an uncle, a step parent. But there's a need, somebody here, because the Emperor is very stable. They're grounded, they're organized, they provide structure, they're protective, they provide provision, but they're not the most vulnerable. And the King of Swords on top of that, somebody could struggle with vulnerability. This could be you guys, or this could be someone that you're dealing with. Somebody has a hard time with letting themselves be seen for real. I feel like somebody here also could be a bit aloof. It's hard to read a person, or this is how somebody's seeing you guys, whether you're a man or a woman. Somebody's in heavy masculine energy. Zombie wants brains. Strengthen your boundaries. Somebody could be trying to strengthen their boundaries with somebody, and that could be... Yeah, maybe somebody is in this Emperor, King of Swords energy because they are trying to strengthen boundaries with people. It could be with friends, family. Yeah, the Three of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Wands. Somebody could be cutting people off, blocking people. This could be third parties. This could be fake friends. The Five of Wands in reverse. This could be you guys. A lot of you guys are very no nonsense right now. If anybody says or even moves a little bit funny, you cutting them off. They cut off. They're blocked. You're not trying to figure out what somebody means by what they said or didn't say, by what they did or didn't do. It's like if something, you're listening to your inner voice. I feel like a lot of you guys, if this is not, somebody here is cutting people off the first time. There's no benefit of the doubt. Is none of that. I feel like with the Three of Pentacles here, you guys have learned your lesson in the past. And you're making changes here. Good morning, Tatiana. Strengthen your boundaries. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Some of you guys need to strengthen your boundaries with family. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. I mean, the Four of Wands here. Definitely, this could be family members. Somebody could be born April 18th, April 9th. This could be with like strengthening boundaries with your kids, your husband, wife, baby daddy, baby mama, your dad, your mom, sister, brother, cousin, whoever. This could be strengthening boundaries around emotions. You know, what's best for your children, what's best for your emotional well-being, your child's emotional well-being, for those of you that have kids. What's best, who's allowed in your home, who's not. Who you want to have over for celebrations and things like that, and who you rather not. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of you guys don't, I feel like somebody doesn't want to deal with the drama. They don't want to deal with the passive aggressiveness, the unspoken tension, the weird vibes. It's like, no, either we cool or we not. And if we not cool, we either going to talk about it, we're going to lay everything out on the table and discuss it, or you got to get away from me, because who wants to deal with that passive aggressiveness? The tension, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to deal with that. Especially if this is around like a celebration with the Four Wands here, a gathering, or just, your work environment, or just people coming to your home, or you going to spend time with family, or whatever it is. Your community, your neighbors even. Use your guidance. Yeah, Eight of Swords. I'm going to say this, air signs, yeah, the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys could be having a hard time listening to your intuition. You could be in your head a lot. You could be mentally looping about certain things. So it could be hard for you guys to really hear your intuition right now. But I'm going to say this. If you follow what other people want you to do, you're going to stay in the Eight of Swords. Okay? Nobody's going to come and save you. People can only direct you based on what works for them, through the lens of their eyes. People never going to really give you advice and direct you towards things and in a way that really benefits you. They're going to do it in a way that it would benefit them if they were in your situation. So you got to be careful with that. Take people's opinions and advice with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, it starts with you and it ends with you. If you want to get a little bit of information, or you want to get a little bit of perspective for the in-between, that's fine. But it starts and ends with you. You have to be, where you end up is your choice, ultimately. But the High Priestess here, Cancer, Pisces energy, you guys can have in your chart. Some of y'all can have Aries as well. What's let yourself be vulnerable? Yeah, the Seven of Cups here. Venus and Scorpio, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, Leo energy. Somebody here could be born in August. The Fool here, Aquarius energy. Somebody could be also born April 21st or the 3rd. Some of you guys could be dealing with somebody here that this person can't finish what they start with you because they lack vulnerability. Somebody here is too, they rather be in control. They rather be aloof. They rather somebody, you know, somebody's very facts over feelings, and that's cool, but there needs to be a balance. Just like you can't just operate off your emotions because you'll just be reactive and impulsive and destructive. You can't just strictly operate out of logic. That's because intuition isn't really governed by logic. So that's why you need, you know, you need logic. You need your emotions and logic for quality discernment. But the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, somebody here could be unreliable, undependable. They're half-assed with something. Somebody also could want you to be vulnerable, air signs, just to sit there and create some type of illusion or to have you confused. Somebody here could be playing like the Seven of Cups could be confusion, daydreaming, fantasizing, a lot of smoke and mirrors. Somebody's behavior or something that they're saying could be a bit inconsistent. Yes, whatever somebody's saying or doing, I don't know, I feel like something is inconsistent. It's like a person is saying one thing, but they're doing something else. Or they're doing one thing and then they're saying something else. And that could be confusing you, or that's confusing somebody else. Somebody here could be confused about a person's behavior or, yeah. What's strengthening your boundaries? You can need to, you know, when you're dealing with people like this, make sure they give you definite answers, definite timelines. If they can't give you a definite yes or no, they can't give you a definite date and time and place. Most likely they're not going to show up, or most likely they're not going to be reliable. Just period. Man or woman. Strengthen your boundaries. Yeah, the King of Wands here in reverse. Somebody here with the woman standing up in his car. Somebody can have a really somebody's mother could be really masculine. Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, July, Leo. Or this could be a man here. It doesn't really matter. I feel like there's a man here that's not taking action. They're not really, somebody here is not leaning into their leadership skills. They're being a bit passive. Somebody could also be trying to take a shortcut in regards to handling something. Yeah, maybe somebody here could be Queen of Swords in reverse. Y'all could have been married to this person. This could be your ex, or this could be somebody else's ex, or this could be somebody's parents or parent. Whether it's your mother, father, stepmother, stepfather, you know, authority figures of some kind. The Queen of Swords in reverse is very toxic, very nasty energy, very overly critical. Somebody here could have been like this to somebody in their childhood. This could even be like an older sibling. There could be a lot of trauma behind something that happened in the past. Maybe you don't trust somebody. Somebody here could also be really bitter, and they could be giving bad advice. Somebody could be giving advice from a place of bitterness. Something didn't work out for them, and now they're trying to just make it. It's like, well, you know, marriage didn't work out for me, so marriage is fake. Or love didn't work out for me, so love don't exist. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, I tried to do it that way and it didn't work for me, so it's not, you know, so you should do it this way. It's like, just because something didn't work for you doesn't mean it's not going to work for somebody else. Or just because something did work for you doesn't mean it's going to work for somebody else. So, Six of Swords. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn, Sun energy. I feel like somebody needs a safe place to open up. And maybe you tried to be that for this person, but I feel like somebody could have a hard time being vulnerable. Somebody has a hard time with being transparent, with being seen. Hey, Natalie. Oh, you're from the UK. Hey, Judy. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Hold on. All right, guys. Four of Pentacles in reverse could be letting something go, and what somebody's having a hard time with this Hangman in reverse. Somebody could be having a hard time letting go of a perspective, letting go of a place, a person, a thing. Somebody could be having a hard time with sharing. Somebody may even be feeling insecure about some type of transition. This could be you guys. Your foundation could be a bit shaky and unstable right now. Maybe your finances are unstable. Somebody could be having a hard time getting on their feet. And this could be putting somebody in a very cold and very rigid stance, or in a very cold and rigid mindset. You or this other, you or somebody. There could be a big purchase that somebody could be making regarding a home here. Four of Pentacles in. I also feel like you're being told it's okay to release something and let something go. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to not know every single detail or not know everything. Because if you wait to know everything, you're gonna stay stuck. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's a foundation being shaken up. Aries, Scorpio energy with the Tower. Some of you guys could be wanting to cling on or hold on to something or someone, but you're being guided to let it go. Yeah, something wasn't built on a solid foundation anyway. Yeah, there could be some unexpected changes here, or this could even be like a revelation, an epiphany, a sudden, yeah, the Tower could be a sudden revelation. Something breaks down, like whatever somebody thought something was going to be, it's completely going to be the opposite type shit. Strength, Tower. You or somebody can have Leo in their chart. Something could be heavy Uranus energy. So there's some type of change here for sure. Aquarius here. Yeah, you guys could be being guided to let something go, to embrace some type of transition, forward movement. But you could still be clinging to something. You're still afraid of letting go completely. And this could be about a move, a change in career, leaving certain people behind, doing, you know what I'm saying, doing something that may be a bit unconventional. What's the Eight of Swords? A new beginning for sure. Eight of Swords. Yeah, the Magician in reverse. Some of you got Virgo, Gemini here. Somebody may feel powerless, especially if there's something going on with somebody's finances or stability. Somebody doesn't feel like they have somebody's losing their safety net. And the safety net could be a person, place, or thing, or even resources. And that could be causing somebody to feel insecure, yeah, and stressed out and burdened. But it's like after the Tower comes the Star. So something could be getting better during Aquarius season. Maybe even Aries season with the Star here. Yeah, you're going to see the results of something paying off, whether it's you healing or something with your finances. But yeah, somebody here could be stressed out, stressed and burdened, worried, scared about what's next, about what they're losing or what they're going to be losing, or if they're going to lose anything, if somebody doesn't feel safe right now. And that could be causing somebody to be a bit rigid, a bit guarded, a bit cold even, whether it's man or woman. Somebody also could be feeling powerless with the Magician in reverse. What's Magician in reverse? Somebody doesn't feel like somebody can't manifest something, or they feel like they don't have the tools or resources within themselves that they need to succeed. And I feel like somebody could be lacking external resources like money and things like that. But I feel like this you or whoever this resonates with, this could be you or somebody close to you. Somebody is needing to tap into their inner reserves, air signs. especially if you're trying to do, you're doing everything in your power to attract and gather more external resources, and it's not happening, then that means you need to tap into what you're naturally good at. What are your natural talents and skills? There could also be a lack of clarity here with the Magician in reverse. Magician in reverse. Somebody's crown chakra could be blocked too. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Gemini sun here. A lot of overthinking. Somebody also could be feeling cursed, blocked. Somebody feels like they can't manifest. Nothing is coming in for them. This could be you guys or somebody else. I feel like even if somebody did try to curse y'all or somebody did try to throw some work your way, if it did work, it's because something needed to change anyway. Something was outdated, or you needed to let go of something or someone, person, place, or thing anyway. So it actually did you a favor, if that even is the case. But this could be negative thinking. I feel like you've hit rock bottom when it's come to some type of aspect of your life, air signs. You guys have hit rock bottom. Something can't get any worse than what it is now. Or you already went through this already. So you know what to do moving forward. Ten of Swords. As long as you trust yourself. But some of you guys could be in the thick of this rock bottom, the thick of this transition, loss, instability. It could be around your home, your finances, your health, your relationships, things like that, your career. Yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody's not following their heart. Somebody's having a hard time experiencing joy. And you know, when you're in survival mode and your foundation is when you're unstable, whether it's financially or just mentally and emotionally, it's hard to experience joy. Because everything around you that doesn't feel stable, everything around you that you can't control feels like a threat. People you can't control feel like a threat. Anything that you can't control is going to feel like a threat. And it's hard, and you can't experience joy when you're in survival mode like this. It's hard to. Nine of Cups here in reverse. Somebody here also is not following their heart. Somebody could even be a bit idealistic when it comes to getting. Somebody is not getting, a wish is not being granted here for somebody. This could even be a dirty offer. Or somebody that don't have good intentions. We'll see. Let me just get this Nine of Cups and Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody could be a February Pisces or Aquarius. Nine of Cups and Knight of Cups in reverse for the air signs. Yeah, Six of Cups wanted to come out, Scorpio sun. Nine of Cups and Knight of Cups. Somebody also could be overindulged. Yeah, the Nine of Swords here. Somebody with this fancy fat fucker and the Nine of Cups in reverse. You see, he got all this food on his plate. Somebody here could be somebody's overindulging. And somebody here could be using food, drinking, wine, sex, or something like that to cope. And you know, when you're eating like that or you're using those things to cope, it makes you tired, it makes you sluggish. It messes with, like, you know, you get brain fog. Your gut is your first brain. So if you're eating, somebody could be born November 19th. If you're eating all types of junk, it's going to be hard to really, you know, you're not going to, your gut is our first brain is in our gut. So, yeah, Mars and Gemini with the Nine of Swords here. Somebody also could be drinking too much caffeine or eating or drinking somebody here could be waking up in the middle of the night, snacking, or, you know, I don't know. But, yeah, let's move on. The Emperor and the King of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Somebody could be going through a divorce, a breakup, or somebody here is becoming separate from something or someone else. But from the Four of Pentacles reverse to it's like once you guys release and surrender to whatever is happening, you're going to go from the Four of Pentacles in reverse to the Nine of Pentacles, air signs. So if you've been worried about your finances or your stability or your health, it's like once you let something go, whether it's a habit, it's a perspective, it's a person, place, or thing, and you allow 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 the tower to fall. Don't try to cling. Don't try to cling. Because once you release and you don't cling, you're gonna get to the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles here, Venus and Virgo. You're gonna be straight. You're gonna be good. But you gotta release one thing. You gotta, feel the fear and do it anyway. And that's a good book for some of you guys to read. Feel the fear and do it anyway. My old personal training manager at Equinox had me read that book. And it was and again, like I said in the water sign reading, once you see something, no, for the earth signs, once you see something, you can't unsee it. So once your perspective shifts, you'll never be the same again with certain things. Once you see something, you can't unsee it. So that's why it's important to read. It's, you know what I'm saying? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Listen to your inner voice is telling you something. And it could even be a way to help you get out of some type of instability, lack, health issue. The sun here, Leo. Y'all could be getting good news by Leo season. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Some of you guys have new love coming in. It could be an Aries, a Leo. Heavy Aries here with the Tower and the Emperor. Or you can have those placements here. But some of you guys have new love coming in. You have a breakthrough. Some type of success with the Ace of Cups. I mean, the Ace of Swords here. Some of you guys have success and love coming. Somebody may even have a crush on you. They may even want to, maybe somebody here could be a bit shy. This may not even be you guys, air signs. This could be somebody else in your energy. This could be a masculine who's shy. And if you're a man watching, you could be pretty shy. Maybe you like somebody, you may have a crush on somebody, but you're feeling shy. And if you're a woman, this is how this masculine feels. The Emperor, the King of Swords, the Sun, those are that's heavy masculine energy. So somebody here could like somebody, they have a crush on somebody, but they're shy. Somebody could have also been giving you guys mixed signals. Somebody here they've been half-assing because they could be shy, or maybe this person is going through some type of change and transition, or they know you are and they're not really, you know what I'm saying? It could be flip and switch it. But somebody has to get their shit together, because people not going to wait around forever. People are not going to be like, okay, they're shy, so I'll just wait, and then there's no communication. There's no relationship forming. There's no consistency. You got to just figure things out. You're up in your head because you don't know, this person is not really showing you any, you can feel it, but they're not showing you nothing. That's not, so people not going to wait around for that. But some of you guys have new love coming in. Yep. And y'all could have been dealing with somebody that had a hard time expressing their feelings and emotions. You're about to be with somebody that's much more emotionally expressive. And it can be a water sign. They could be a fire sign with water placements, or their water sign with fire in their chart. Whoever it is, they're going to be confident. Whoever this is, man or woman, they're going to be the exact opposite of whoever you had to deal with prior. If you dealt with somebody that was super cold, aloof, they were emotionally constipated, they were super shy, they were super controlling, they thought that showing vulnerability was a weakness, and yada yada yada, you're going to be with somebody that's going to be very bold, confident when it comes to expressing their feelings. They're going to be affectionate. You're not going to have to guess what they're feeling, because their behavior is going to be inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to half-ass you. So if you're dealing with somebody that's acting like that, they don't have to be a bad person, but something's going to have to change here. And if it doesn't change, then something else is going to be coming in. Seven of Cups here, upright with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the Five. Yeah, somebody could have been playing mind games, honestly. Somebody with the Page of Cups, this person could be a bit emotionally immature. And the Sun here, they could be a bit childish. It's like you touch this person and they go, oh, like you can't even hug them. Like, you see how he's all curled up in the let yourself be vulnerable? It's like somebody here, it's like they could be really ticklish, or they just, when it comes to expressing their feelings, they get really awkward. If you cry in front of them, they don't know what to do. Instead of just embracing you or rubbing your back or, pulling you in, they get really awkward. I don't know, somebody here no. I mean, you can work on this if you want, I guess, but if you're a woman and this man is going to have you in the Empress in reverse, you're going to be, if you're a woman, you're going to be super masculine dealing with this. And if you're a man, this woman is not nurturing at all. She's very rough around the edges. And if you don't like that, if this is a woman for my men watching, she's not really nurturing. She's not the most nurturing. She's a, and if you're a woman, this man is not, you're going to end up losing yourself. You're going to end up becoming this person's mother, or you're going to end up having to like go out your way. Yes, 5 of Swords here. Somebody here could be self-sabotaging. Venus and Aquarius. Yeah, the Hermit. Somebody here ghosts you a lot. I'm telling y'all, something is an issue with communication. Somebody also could date around a lot. This person could be going through some type of transition. They could still be clinging to something or someone from their past. They could have felt like they lost something or someone of value. And it could be somebody else that they dealt with before you, but they're still clinging on to that. And that's why they can't really show up for you for real. They're very insecure with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. They weren't stable and solid within themselves, and therefore the connection wasn't stable and solid. Or they couldn't really date you, wine and dine you, really pursue you for real. Somebody has issues with vulnerability, the Star card. But your new person is gonna be very open, very transparent, very honest with the Star, the Ace of Cups. You guys are gonna be super close to this new lover. If you're not with them already, if you're with this person already, this bond is gonna deepen. Because somebody here is going to be becoming more vulnerable, or they are vulnerable, or you are. And if you haven't met this person already, they're going to be coming in. You're going to know that you met this person because they're going to be transparent. They're not going to play mind games. You're not going to have to do no mind reading. You're not going to have to pull cards on them. You're not going to have to get readings on them. You're not going to have to ask, is this person into me? You're not going to have to do that. You're going to know. You talking about him, a Gemini. He don't talk, don't want to hug, he's not nurturing. Yeah, but man or woman, somebody they don't have a nurturing spirit. And men need to have a nurturing spirit as well. They can't just be rough and hard and detached and all of that shit all the time. Like men still need to be nurturing too. It's not a gender based thing. Him, the Gemini date around. Yeah. Hermit, heavy Virgo here. I feel like somebody here keeps a lot to themselves. They have an issue with self-expression, and you're not here to mother nobody, father nobody, or parent nobody. Something could have affected a person within their childhood, or they had a family dynamic with somebody and that didn't work out, or a previous relationship, situationship, whatever, and they still holding on to that. And that's not your problem. That's not your problem. Just like if you're the one that's going through this, that's not nobody else's problem. You can't make people pay for stuff just because you don't want to deal with it and you don't know how to process it. That's nobody else's responsibility or issue. It's yours. Taurus. Taurus got 999. So you or somebody can have Taurus in their chart. What's the Hermit? Yeah, somebody here, too much time has went by. Too much time has went by. Yeah, somebody had I feel like somebody not making a choice is a choice. The Lovers here and the 2 of Swords. Somebody who could have had a choice between you and somebody else, or they could have had a choice to be single or commit, or to deal with one person or deal with you. And some of you guys don't want to reconcile with this person again. The Temperance in reverse, the 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you don't want to be bothered. A lot of you guys are focused on your stability. You focus on your bag. You don't want to be bothered. Somebody's more trouble than what it's worth. Something or someone is more trouble than what it's worth, and it's time to just let it go and be open to new. Somebody here could have waited too damn long, 7 months, 9 months since you've heard or spoke to somebody, or I don't know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could have been dealing with this person for that amount of time, or years, 4 years, 4 months, whatever. Somebody also could need to be evaluated. Somebody also could need to go to the doctor. Somebody here can have some type of health issue here because they could have been living a certain lifestyle or overindulging. Somebody wasn't really healthy, especially if somebody was sleeping around and shit like that. I don't know, they could be going through something because of that, or just the way a person eats, their lifestyle, things like that. Saturn and Taurus here with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody waited too long to apologize. They waited too long to communicate. The Lovers here, Gemini. Sagittarius with the Temperance. Two of Swords here, Moon and Libra. Somebody was indecisive. Or this is you. Indecisive about something. Air signs. What's Ten of Cups? Yeah, Death in reverse here. I feel like somebody here thought you was going to chase them. I just feel like somebody's too insecure. Somebody could have thought the grass was greener, air signs. And I don't know. Somebody has to be accountable for some. Yeah, some of you guys are not going to want this person when they come back around. You're not going to want to deal with them. Too much time went by, or they did too much. Ten of Cups. Yeah, the Devil here. Somebody here could have picked up some type of toxic traits from their family, their upbringing. Or this person could have a family or a relation. Somebody here still has a strong attachment to a mother figure, their child's mother or their mother. Capricorn energy here with the Devil. Somebody also could feel, this person could be like clinging to your energy, air signs. Yeah, somebody's not trying to let you guys go. Somebody could be, the King of Wands in reverse. This person could be like they're a bit draining to deal with. This person, dealing with this person drains your energy. They drain your spirit, man or woman. It's because something about this person is very toxic. Or it's very unhealthy. Or this person is around a lot of unhealthy people or an unhealthy person or an environment. And that's why they act the way they do. Somebody here can have a big ego. They expect people to chase them. I don't know. Yeah, zombie wants brains, stronger, strengthen your boundaries. Somebody has somebody here could be codependent on you, Gemini. You can either, I don't know if you have to strengthen your boundaries with somebody here. Yeah, there's a codependency issue. There's a really strong attachment to something or someone energetically, emotionally, mentally. Either you or the person that's on your mind. Somebody may be strongly attached to them. This is why they're in the King of Wands in reverse. Somebody is lacking confidence. They lack leadership. Somebody's family could be a bit dysfunctional. Somebody here could be an asshole. Somebody's family could be very rude. Somebody here has learned some very unhealthy or poor communication skills or poor relational skills based on their upbringing or whoever they had a family or children with or a child by. It has really affected them, or they're still something is draining somebody energetically. The Devil. And that's what's blocking them. It could be affecting their health even. The devil. Yeah, the Eight of Wands in reverse. Whatever this attachment is, with this negative attachment with the devil and the Eight of Wands in reverse, this could be even negative energy being sent somebody's way. Somebody could be really pulling on you guys' energy. And it could be causing you to feel tired, fatigued. Somebody could be pulling on somebody sexually, strongly as well. Or this person could battle with some type of addiction that keeps them stuck. Somebody here needs to work on their boundaries. Maybe with communication or just who they allow in their space, who they give their body to, whatever that is. Eight of Wands in reverse. Why is the Eight of Wands in reverse? Yeah, it could be something sexual. Somebody that has poor boundaries when it comes to their sexual energy. This could be somebody that's like a fly-by-night, in and out, inconsistent, very sexual. They like to be free. They don't like to settle down for real. And that's fine, but everything comes with, listen, everything has pros and cons. Man or woman. Nine of Wands here, Scorpio, Sag. Somebody could be born in November Scorpio, November Sag. They don't have to be, but this person got a really big ego. And they feel like, some of you guys, this person feels like because you guys have a child together or kids, or because you guys slept together at one point or you guys dated, that they can just come in and out whenever they feel like it. Y'all may have to, you may have to really block some. I don't know if you have to block somebody or just stand your ground, air signs. And I told y'all this in your, hold on, I have another, let me link, I'll link that reading. I'm gonna link that reading in the comments. Because somebody could be wanting to come back around or trying to come back in your energy or stay attached to you, but they don't have good intentions. Y'all know who it is. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this could be somebody from your past that wants to renew something. This person misses you. It's like they want to work on something or fix something, but they're still going to be juggling. Something is still going to be on again, off again. They're not stable. This person is not stable. And Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they could be taking care of a sick parent or a sick spouse or partner, or they could be dealing with somebody here that is draining their money, their pockets, their health in some capacity. They have poor boundaries with dealing with this person. Family member, lover, ex, whoever it is. I don't know. So somebody wants to renew something with you. Or they don't want you to deal with they don't want to deal with any new love, or they don't want you to deal with anything new. Whatever. King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the Empress. Be mindful of somebody also trying to get you guys pregnant too, to trap y'all or get pregnant by, somebody from your past, Six of Cups, that could have walked away from you. Yeah, the Judgment. I'm telling y'all. Somebody could be breaking their silence soon, or they trying to like do it. They could even be trying to use a child or kids. Air signs, family. If you guys this person could be using their family to communicate with you, or using their family to spy on you, but they won't come to you and apologize or take accountability or responsibility for why you guys are where you're at with this now. Empress here, Taurus, Libra. This could be a masculine energy who's too passive. Somebody's, man or woman, somebody's being too passive about something. Empress. Yeah, Three of Swords. Somebody also could be getting somebody here could be getting reoccurring injuries, some type of sickness. It could be a mother figure, or it could be a masculine. Somebody wants to heal something. Or they think sex or a pregnancy or a baby, or I don't know, I don't know. But I feel like this person already put you through a lot. And if they betrayed you for another person, that didn't work out, and it's like now they want to come back around. Yeah, Ace. And this person could be sick. Something could be going on with this person. So be careful. Especially if you know this person to be reckless sexually, or you know that they have an on again, off again relationship with somebody. You got to be careful, because you don't know what their ex or their baby mom or baby daddy or whoever their on again, off again person is dealing with when those two are off. You get what I'm saying? So you got to protect yourself. Nobody's going to protect you the way, but you can't rely on people to. A lot of people sit there and they'll lie about things. They won't. They don't take. They don't take care of their bodies. They don't protect themselves, and then they move around recklessly. So you have to be. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself. You can't rely on people. They should have been honest. They should have. People not. A lot of people, 9 out of 10, they're not going to be honest. They're not going to be honest. Don't leave your life in nobody's hands. Do y'all be on YouTube? Aside from watching tarot, do y'all watch like anything else on YouTube, like podcasts and things? I be watching like a lot of podcasts, and a lot of people speak about how they contract things from on again, off again partners. This one girl, what she called herpes or HIV, because from her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend that was in the military, they had an on again, off again relationship, and then when they got back on again and they were intimate, she ended up contracting something that she has to keep for the rest of her life. I watch hella podcasts. Me too. Me too. I don't even watch tarot readings like that for real. I watch a lot of podcasts. I watch a lot of real world stuff outside of this. You have to. Yeah, me too, Aaron. So y'all, just be mindful. Whether you're a man or a woman, be mindful. Especially on again, off again, relate. That's why I'll be on them podcasts. I'll be listening to them people's stories, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm good. Nope, 3 of Swords. Somebody also can have a mother wound. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Somebody has a mother wound and that's been coming up a lot in the readings, of mother wounds. Which I feel like mother wounds are really hard to pinpoint in people. For some reason, it's hard for people to pinpoint or be aware of mother wounds. It's always about father wounds and deadbeat dads. And because I guess mothers are the ones, for the most part, that stay around, people kind of don't even think, they don't sit and think like, oh, maybe, I've been affected because of my mom, or yada, yada, yada. You get what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, I watch a lot of true crime, and I would have caught a case. Sha, I'm telling you, hey, hun. No, Gemini is after air signs. But, yeah. I feel like somebody here can have a mother wound. Somebody has a hard time with vulnerability. And it gets in the way of their connections. Or maybe this person also, they were used to like dealing with a certain type of person. And they basically, it's like whatever relationship skills they developed to deal with that person, those are the only skills that they don't really have the skills to kind of deal with a different type of person. And you're a different type of person. Not saying that you're better or less than, but you're just different, air signs. How you deal with what works for one person isn't going to work for another person. But I don't know, somebody here can have a mother wound. Somebody could, yeah, 3 of Swords. Yeah, the Chariot. Yeah, grief, trauma, sadness, shame, regret. Somebody here could be trying to shame somebody, or shame could be what's blocking a person from moving forward. Somebody may have some type of shame for something that happened to them in the past, their childhood, or something that they could have done to you, or they could have done to somebody else. But somebody here was preventing somebody from moving on, air signs, is maybe some unprocessed shame or guilt. I have mommy issues, but I was the only person vulnerable about it. Yeah. Y'all got people pulling on your energy. Don't go backwards. These people are unhealthy for you. They cause you to eat your feelings. They cause you to drink your feelings. They cause you to smoke your. They drain you. They deplete you. They take from you energetically. With that 4 of Pentacles, Magician in reverse, it's no good. Especially if you're sexually involved with these people, or you're just, you're just in even close proximity. It's like, no. This person could be there could be a emotional or physical distance. The Chariot here. What's the Chariot? Yeah, Strength in reverse. Somebody could be feeling tired, sick. Somebody is like, something feels really heavy for somebody. But it could be this could be their karma, or it's because they're not taking accountability for something. Libra here. Yeah, somebody's refusing to take accountability for why something is not getting off the ground. And it's due to their past or their childhood or a previous relationship. And somebody's intuition is blocked. This could be you or this could be somebody else. Or maybe both in different ways. Somebody's solar plexus could be, you know, blocked. Their heart chakra, their sacral, their crown for sure with that magician in reverse. We'll see. Let's get some oracle messages. Yeah, difficulty accepting change. Somebody's still clinging to an old system, an old belief, an old whatever. Or whatever, there's somebody could be still trying to cling to a safety net. This safety net could be a person, place, or thing. Yeah, somebody's suspicious and fearful of anything new, really. Or anybody new. Yeah, suppressing negative emotions. That could also be what's holding somebody back. Somebody here can either have a good cry. What else? Yeah, somebody could be having mood swings. They could be feeling really moody, really temperamental. Lack of purpose or direction. Lack of confidence. Fearful of the unknown. Worrying about basic needs. Difficulty accepting change. Yeah, conflict and drama. Somebody got codependency, that devil. And this could stem from their childhood or a previous relationship. So, and this person could be trying to, like, somebody here needs people or they need things to, and it's draining. Somebody's like an energy vampire without realizing it. You could be this person's favorite supply, air sign, suppressing negative emotions. Maybe they didn't even realize that they were being this draining. But when you don't realize what your issues and your triggers and your shortcomings are, you end up draining other people, whether you do it on purpose or not. Shyness and social anxiety. Yeah, somebody here they could be shy. They got to work through that. You could be, hey, everybody got free will. You can be whatever you want to be, but don't expect nobody to wait around and try to figure you out and read your mind and wonder why they don't hear from you. Wonder why you're not, you're not meeting them halfway. Mood swings. Yeah, detachment. Somebody's having a hard time detaching because they're stubborn. And this person could be scared to be lonely. They could be super materialistic as well. Yeah, there's a disconnect from this person and themselves and other people. And until somebody, whose reading was it? Was it earth signs? I feel like, yeah, it was earth signs. This person can have earth in their chart, or you do. Heavy earth here. But until somebody sees something, until they're aware of something, it's just, I feel like somebody with the Three of Swords here, somebody really has a hard time with expressing them. This person may even, like, they got to wait till they're drunk, high. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to deal with that? Ugh. Like, you cannot express yourself in a constructive manner while you're sober. Like, Strength card in reverse could be somebody that is a coward. Somebody here could be like they're a coward. Somebody would rather use distance than to be accountable and to be honest and to woman up or man up about something. And that's draining to deal with. And nobody wants to, no healthy, mature person wants to deal with that. The only people that are going to be able to deal with shit like this are people who are just as immature and just as toxic and just as codependent. So this is your reading, air signs. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.